Are most directors afraid of actors?
I'm not, no. I'm not afraid of this guy. But that's, I go back to my point of, I'm not gonna work with those type of people. I prefer to have someone less popular or something, but I'm gonna have the best time. Because if I don't have the best time, for me, doing this, it's fun. I don't wanna feel like it's work. As soon as I feel like it's work, I don't wanna do it. So that's why I need to find the right people who's gonna have this, friendship. So each person I need to have, do I connect friendship-wise with them? Otherwise, I don't care. I don't care if you're like Russell Crowe or something like that. If you're difficult to work with, or I feel that we're gonna bump head, then no, screw that. And I've learned a lot with that film. I've learned a lot casting-wise, and for myself, what if those type of people that I connect and doesn't connect with, and so that's why I say with Tyler, this was the best experience that I had. And even other people, like for example Noelle Tolan, who's doing a little role in the film, she was amazing, and other people like Jed Arlo and stuff like that. So yeah, my casting process is all about, do I connect with them? If not, you're out. I don't want that, because I know it's going to be just miserable on set.
What do you start to see? Like, what are the little signs that you go, you know what, maybe this isn't the right match?
I think it's just energy. When you talk to that person, do you have the same vibe, the same flow? When you say something, do you laugh, or just I'm saying a stupid joke and you just don't? There's like the crickets. So just those little symbols, I'm like, yeah, I think, yeah, and funny wise it's not working. And then, oh yeah, you're a great actor, but then when we talk, there's just some kind of coldness. And when there's, I don't know, for me, maybe I'm just too emotional about it, but at the same time, I don't care. I want to have fun. I want it for him to have the best time. He doesn't want to work with a shitty director who's just gonna yell at him all the time, even if it's for work. He's gonna, I know he's gonna bitch in my back all the time about it. So no, but it's crucial. It goes both ways. Everyone needs to have a great experience. Otherwise, yeah, people will yap and they're gonna say, yeah, it was not a fun experience. And you want to make sure you have always the best reputation.
Do you think actors are afraid of directors? You knew this was going to come.
I did. I think it's paradoxical. I think by nature, yes, because they're in a position of authority, and they're, as with any authority figures, authority figures in certain spheres, you want to impress them, you want to look good in front of them, but at a certain level, no offense, Pascal, but you kind of have to have a certain irreverence at the same time. Because again, it goes back to doing it for you. I did want Pascal to be happy, and I do want Pascal to be happy, but at the end of the day, if that's what I was rooted in, if that's what my performance was rooted in, if that's what my rapport on set was rooted in, I don't think that I would be the person or the actor that I am. And so I think, I don't know, the older I get, I find that real truth is paradoxical in nature, and this is no exception. So yeah, I'm both terrified of directors and also screw them.
But that's the thing, it's important, as long as for me I know my vision and I know exactly what I want. Even at one point, sometimes we was trying something and it was just too funny. I was like, yeah, Tyler, focus. I was rolling him back because I know what I want. I got, it's fun in game, yes, but we have work to do. And that's why it needs a fine line of, we can have a great time, but at the same time, let's work and let's make sure that you do what I'm asking you to. But I'm doing this in a fun, loving, communicative environment. And if you don't have that, I think that's where he's going to be afraid of directors. Because the fact that it's super open, that he knows that, hey, just knock at my door, come and talk to me if you're freaking out, and I'm going to be there. I'm never going to say you cannot come and see me. So I think that opens doors to let go of that fear.
But he does know how to crack the whip, so.
I did it. I did some.
He cracks the whip.
Well, it's difficult because you were on a tight timeline. You were in some, natural places where a storm was coming and you had very few people to work with, so I'm sure there were some tense moments, but... Yeah,
for example, that exact scene, he was driving the bike, having the fun with Alyssa. I was just like, I was freaking out. I was seeing the storm, and we didn't have like a microphone or something, so I was driving the Jeep, trying to running around. We were just like Mass and Cat, driving around in the desert, trying to refocus the whole thing.
You give me a '64 Triumph on the Bonneville Salt Flats, I'm going to have some fun with it.
That's where he says I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But
it worked out.
It worked.